The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Moncur, his guests, callers, and advisors on Freedom March are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of ILS, the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be reproduced or represented in part or entirety without the express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2017. All rights are reserved.
The role of a woman in the society is to submit. Birth control are the pills of the devil. Education is so fundamental to the development of a people. I'm murderous. Simple as that. What am I voting for? Voting will change nothing.
Tout moun haïtien, como ye. God save the Queen.
Broadcasting live from ILTV here in Nassau, Bahamas. Welcome to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Moncur. I'm a Justice of the Peace here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And praise the Lord, I'm a member of the Holy Roman Catholic Church. I welcome everybody. Bienvenue. Tout le monde haïtien. Morele, Rodney Moncur. Moi, c'est GDP pour Nassau. And so I'm happy to have everybody here. And my spiritual advisor, Bradley Roll, is in the house. Bradley, how are you?
I'm doing well, Senator.
And I welcome my technical assistant, Dion Delancey, who was off the island celebrating his 31st birthday. Dion, welcome back home. Well, folks, yesterday, the Minister of National Security and the brother of Candia Dames, the light-skinned Negro girl at the Nassau Guardian. Well, what is the name of the Minister of National Security, my spiritual advisor? Because I'm 60.
I thought you just mentioned his name just now. It's
What?
Marvin Dames.
I thought I said Candia Dames.
No, you said he's, well, okay, all right, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, Marvin Dames.
Marvin Dames. He's the Minister of National Security.
A good man.
And yesterday, he met with the top brass of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. And so we're going to discuss Marvin because Marvin is the answer to all the crime. And so we're going to discuss him. And then today, a Negro male called me to petition Dr. Minnis to help with the VAT for the breadbasket items by asking Minnis and his cabinet to take a cut in salary. Each minister, each member of parliament, we are asking you, cut your salary by $10,000. After all, my spiritual advisor, what time is it?
It's the people's time.
What time is it?
It's the people's time.
Well, when I was in the Senate, they didn't pay me that much. They even didn't pay for my dental work with their no good self. But guess what I did? I took my mega salary and I share it with the people of Bainstown and Grandstown. And today, couple of the people them from Bain and Grandstand checked me out. But when I return, I shall give them the number for Travis and tell them what Travis' salary is. It must be about almost 6 times mine, but my maths ain't good. So we're going to discuss salary. We're going to discuss Marvin Dane. And I may curse out a police officer who's been hurting my feelings. And then all of a sudden now, he's called upon me to fire scuds at the F&M. Now the police officer has found his head, even though I marched him out of school in 1988. He's forgotten my contribution, but I'm a forgiving Negro. He wants me to curse out the F&M. And guess what? I'm going to curse them out today because I'm angry and he's angry. This is Freedom March. I'll be right back after the break.
Freedom March with Rodney Moncur will be right back after this. This is Freedom March with Rodney Moncur.
Get ready. Welcome back to Freedom March, broadcasting live on ILTV. And of course, Freedom March can be heard here on cable channel 224, BTC Flow 112. And it's from Monday to Fridays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And each morning, Monday to Friday, there is a rebroadcast. Now, we are streaming live on ILTV Studios Facebook page. And of course, I am also sharing it on my page, Rodney Moncur. My spiritual advisor is Bradley Roll. Bradley is a biblical scholar, and he is my spiritual advisor. And I'll tell you a secret about him. I have come into contact with many, many people. But Bradley, praise the Lord, I can shout it from the mountaintop. I am willing to put you up against any human being. And you are the best that I have heard so far.
As it relates to scriptural evidence.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
And I'm reminded of a Jewish Australian judge who was here in the Bahamas. His name was Nathan Howard. And there was a divorce application that went before a former Chief Justice and a member of the Holy Roman Catholic Church, His Lordship Justice Hartman Longley. And a Negro male had petitioned the court for divorce. And in his petition, he told Sir, I said Hartman Longley?
That's what you said.
No, not Hartman Longley.
Okay.
Sir Boynton Hall.
Okay.
Not Hartman Longley. Sir Boynton Hall, a former Chief Justice and a member of the Holy Roman Catholic Church. And we had this Negro male who petitioned Sir Michael, Sir
Boynton Hall.
Sir Boynton Hall. Help me with that, my spiritual advisor. And in his petition, he told Sir Boynton that the woman wouldn't let him sleep. So each night, as he tried to sleep, she would anoint him with holy olive oils from his head to his toes. Then, each pair of her shoes, she would make the sign of a cross and put it wrong and round the room. And then, the worst thing is that she suspected that he and his room was possessed by the devil. So the woman got tight in time, and she sprinkled it all over the room, especially the matrimonial room. And the man couldn't rest. All she did is she read Psalms and turned various scriptures upside down. But praise the Lord, the woman was a scholar. And she replied to his petition. And she told Sir Boynton that she was a born-again Christian. She was saved. She was sanctified. And she has never committed any sins. And that if the court were to grant the petitioner a bill of divorce, she who is a deaconess, she would be subjected in the church to public ridicule, odium, and contempt. And Sir Boynton, upon reading that petition of that saved Negro woman, he ordered that the man return immediately to the matrimonial home, where the man claimed that the woman just anointed him. And as I read the affidavit, where he described the various oils that she was rubbing him down with.
So he wanted out of the marriage.
I thought when I read about the various oils, I said, wow, this is sexy. But
oh boy, I tell you.
It went to another court some years later, and the Jewish judge from Australia, Nathan Howard, or Howard Nathan, he was good. And when that Negro woman came and she threw scriptures at him, he grabbed Holy Bible and turned her back and free the Negro man. So every time I see you, I'm reminded by Justice Nathan Howard, a wonderful judge. And of course, I had the opportunity to appear before his court. And I told him, I said, my Lord, the F&M, they're trying to persecute me. And when his lordship finished with the F&M, I won the case.
Really?
Yeah, I won the case. I told the judge the F&M was no good. I told the judge how the senators said they were controlling them. The judge almost cursed. I said, well, my Lord, what you want me to believe? The only way I would believe that the F&M isn't controlling the court if you rule in my favor. And the Attorney General had a wonderful lady with a sweet, delicious name. Her name was Miss Moncur. Can you imagine that? And when Miss Moncur got up, she told the court that she would never let the F&M do that to me. So the judge said, well, go now and settle it. And the F&M had to pay me $500. It's a true story.
Okay.
But
interesting.
I just had to give that story. So today, in the district of New Providence, a number of Negroes who are unemployed, living in the Bainstown and Grantstown constituency, and they began to talk. And I recognized that they were Negroes who voted for my party, the F&M. Don't forget, I'm still officially a member of the F&M, even though I do not support the F&M as led by Dr. Minnis. And as they talk about hard times, I remember that they were some of the Negroes that I share my mega stipend as a senator, because the money belonged to the people they was giving me, and I decided I'm going to share it with the people them. And so I am now doing a new thing. When the people come, I'm going to direct them to the politician who represent them. So since these people are from the Bainstown and Grantstown constituency, I decided, listen, y'all are the people. It's the people's time. And your member of parliament is Travis Robinson. And so Travis is a parliamentary secretary in the Ministry of Tourism. So you need to keep the pressure on Travis. Okay? In Bainstown, it's Travis Robinson. So to reach Travis, you can call him at the Ministry of Tourism. And this is Travis' telephone number. The fax line is 302-2098. The fax line is 302-2098. The toll-free line, if you are from Bainstown and Grantstown, wherever you are on the face of God's earth, you can call Travis toll-free. His toll-free number is 1800 Bahamas. Don't forget it, wherever you are. If you're in Miami and you run short, call him toll-free 1800 Bahamas. And just in case you don't remember how Bahamas spelled, well, it's capital B-A-H-A-M-A-S. Bahamas. But I'm certain you wouldn't remember it, so let me spell it the right way. Bahamas, capital B-A-H-A-M-A-S. Bahamas. Call Travis toll-free. Now, toll-free means you ain't got to pay for it. And then, of course, his regular line is 302-2000. Aren't you all the millennial? So it's an easy number. 302-2000. And when they answer the phone, I want you to remember what Travis' parliamentary salary is. As an MP, he gets $28,000. And as a parliamentary secretary, he gets an additional $45,000. So 28 and 45 is $73,000. And that would commence as of when was the election?
May the 10th.
As of May the 10th, $73,000.
Does it become effective immediately, though? I mean,
but of course, how you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget I was in the Senate. And I was shocked that they told me when my salary started. Only thing, I ain't get much.
Immediate effect. Okay.
Immediate effect. So Travis is making $73,000. And don't be ashamed, because Travis has no personal responsibility. He has no children. He has no wife. So he can share. In my case, I have wife, adult children, and some grandchildren. Okay? So that's his number. And I asked the people them to help me find Travis' cell number. And I'm trying to get all the parliamentary members' number so that I can help you to find your MP. So when you call me, you must say, Senator. No, I'm not senator anymore. What am I, my spiritual advisor?
You're Rodney Moncur.
You say, Mr. Justice of the Peace.
Okay, yeah.
Help me find my senator.
Past senator.
Or my member of parliament. Not senator. The people elect the parliamentarians, okay? So one more time, because I don't want y'all to come into my office, okay? If you're looking for money, I ain't got no money, all right? Plus, Brent Simonette promised the F&M Council that he will stand with Travis monetarily. And this is true. So, please don't forget his number, okay? You can call him toll free. It's easy, 1800 Bahamas. And his main line at the Ministry of Tourism is 302-2000. And his MP salary, $28,000. And his parliamentary salary is $45,000. And it's the people's time. And remember, Travis promised that he's going to take care of you. I decided, my spiritual advisor, to start with Travis because people from Baintown and Grandstown, they've been talking to me, and I think they need help.
Yeah, but doesn't Travis have a constituency office? I think the correct protocol is the constituency office has a secretary there.
He has no constituency office, my spiritual advisor.
He doesn't?
No.
What is that?
How you mean, what is that?
Every MP should have a constituency office.
What is this month? What month is this?
This is May.
When was he elected?
But he was
When was he elected?
May the 10th.
You think Minister still investigating the Treasury? He can't pay out nothing until he confirms.
Yeah, but during the campaign, right? Wasn't there a home base where you run your campaign from?
An election headquarters is separate in law from the parliamentary office.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Stop trying to find fault with me, okay? He has none.
Okay.
And as soon as he has one, I'll tell the people where to go. Okay?
I never knew that. That is interesting.
Yeah. Now, some politician converts during election, they convert the parliamentary office to the political headquarters. But they're supposed to be separate. Because take into consideration that once you are elected, you are what? The representative of the people.
Okay.
And the people are whoever the residents are, notwithstanding their political affiliation or association. How that sound, my spiritual advisor?
Okay. Say so.
And do you have a problem with the people them knowing what salary their MPs are getting?
No. It's public knowledge.
Do you have
It's public knowledge.
any problem with them being told the cell and other political numbers? Do you have a problem with the people knowing that?
Well, all of the official numbers that are posted in a regular register is okay. But a person's cell phone number is private. I don't know if it's okay to, give somebody else a cell phone number that belongs to somebody else. If they want that cell phone number, they should be able to find the correct way to get it.
Well, have no fear. Most of them are now changing it.
Yeah, but most people are offended that somebody gets their cell phone number without consulting with them, first of all.
Need not worry about it. They're now changing the number. There's a Negro woman.
Changing what number?
Their cell.
So the cell number that they would have during the campaign, that cell number changes after the election.
Well, let's go to my good friend.
Is that a fact?
I'm going to give you a friend now. Me and the former Prime Minister, Hubert Ingram, we have one thing in common.
Okay.
And that is Brensel Roll.
Okay.
And since Brensel got elected, there's an old woman in Garden Hills who was promised by Glenys Hanna and Brensel Roll to fix her roof, right? And poor Glenys, she didn't win government. But Brensel is in government, and I can't get him to answer my phone call.
So the phone is just ringing?
It even don't ring these days.
It's not ringing?
No, sometime it ring, sometime it don't ring.
Okay.
All I know, Brensel, you could run, but you can't hide. Because I intend to show up at your ministry and drop the woman's name and number because you promised her. And don't forget, it is the people's time. And old lady, don't think I forgot. I still remember the fact that you have complained to me. And I promise you, Brensel is going to have to fix your roof. Or I'm going to sue him. That's what I'm going to do with them. I'm suing them. Suing them for making promise to the Negro people and not keeping up with it. You see? Is that?
I don't know if you can sue them.
How you mean if I can sue them?
How are you going to do that?
You just prepare your document, file it in the court, and you get a process server.
What would be your complaint, though?
My complaint would be that I'm acting.
On behalf of who?
Of the poor woman. And I will tell the court that what Brensel promised and how he's not deliver it. Okay? So that is what we're going to do. How does that sound?
Well.
You have a problem?
No, not at all, Mr. Moncur.
And it will create work.
Yeah, but let's give these newly elected members of parliament an opportunity to serve the people.
It's raining.
Let's give them.
Don't you know it's raining?
Well, the rainy season officially starts.
Which means the woman, it's leaking.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. And Brensel should do it because Brensel is such a wonderful, kind-hearted man. You follow?
Absolutely.
Brensel, come man, answer the call, eh? The old woman is waiting. It's the people's time. And I'm angry, Brensel. And I intend to case you all out straight for the next 5 years. Man, there's a lot of casing, eh? This is Freedom March. We'll be right back after the break.
Freedom March with Rodney Moncur will be right back after this. The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Moncur, his guests, callers, and advisors on Freedom March are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of ILS, the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be reproduced or represented in part or entirety without the express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2017. All rights are reserved.
Welcome back to Freedom March, broadcasting live on ILTV here in Nassau, Bahamas. My name is Rodney Moncur, and of course, my spiritual advisor and biblical scholar is Bradley Roll. Bradley, I give God thanks that you are such a great citizen that you are willing to come here every day to provide me with the necessary Christian counseling.
Absolutely.
So you're a great man, and I appreciate it very much. Before I pick up the other topic, we've been having quite a number of texts.
Okay, let's see.
We have been having a number of texts, and some of my people, the Negro people, they have been complaining. So let's read some text before we pick up the story on the retired Deputy Commissioner of Police, now the Minister of National Security, Marvin Dames. We have to examine his crime-fighting strategy, because yesterday he spoke to the High Command of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, only for a policeman to approach me this morning, a policeman who has had me angry for a couple of weeks because I marched him out of school in 1988, and he knew I was a good man then. And then during the campaign, he threw little jazz, but I put up with it, didn't want to curse him out, but I was shocked when he reported that having heard Marvin Dames, he said to me, listen, fire Scots. And I look at him and I wanted to say badly, you mean to tell me you just vote F&M and you're having second thoughts? But I left it like that. And since he's my friend and an officer and a gentleman, I'm going to fire Scots. Read what text we have, my spiritual advisor.
Okay, this text was yesterday, actually.
Yes, just read them because the people are complaining.
Yeah. Mr. Moncur, the post office was closed yesterday and no radio station carried it.
Blame it on the F&M. Go ahead.
Mr. Moncur, we need a wealth tax, a gated community tax, and tax on stocks and bonds and securities.
Brent Simnett is opposed to that. He believes in market forces. Next.
Organization of responsible governance is nothing but a scam, a group of selfish fools looking out for their own evil interests.
Well, we know that Robert Myers is not a slave man. He doesn't want minutes to take what of slave food. That's rice, grits, sugar, and lard. Meanwhile, he defrauded custom of all kind of money with his no good self. God forgive me for calling a whole white man no good.
Mr. Moncur, your show still is being frozen. How come Mr. Bodie's show doesn't do the same thing? Don't people want to hear the truth? That's a text from yesterday.
We will pray over it.
Go
ahead, my spiritual advisor.
I'm not going to read that one.
It's is it unsafe?
No,
Let me see it.
Let's see this.
Let me see it.
Hi, Rodney. I am one of the women them in Freeport. Please tell Sarah Kirby, a white woman at the F&M, to please quit her comments on Facebook about our Governor General, Dame Margaret Pillen, while she's ahead. I do know for sure that I do know for sure that at her age, which is 85, on her worst day, she does better than Miss Kirby on her good day.
That's what that person
says, yeah.
Just hold on for a second. Miss Kirby, I'm going to invite you to read The Punch Monday, where Nikki Kelly, who wrote a wonderful article, dealt with the dignity and the aplomb of Dame Margaret. Okay? Dame Margaret is royal. You all stop it before I curse you all out. Go ahead, next.
Gilbert Morris gave a most beautiful comment about our Governor General, Dame Margaret Pillen, and she said, so dare Sarah Kirby to make an unfavorable comment about our Queen Representative. Please speak to her about it before it gets really ugly, because she's not her mother.
Okay. Well, I've spoken to Miss Kirby. Next.
Here we go.
Go ahead, my spiritual advisor. Is it unchristian?
Mr. Moncur,
yes?
former senator, are you rocking with Doc and the F&M?
No, I have big rock to throw after Doc, because Jesus is my rock. Go ahead.
You have forsaken and lost so many of your regular listeners. You are not on the radio. We need you back on the radio.
Tell Sabaz to get a radio station. It's a simple thing. Say, Sabaz, we need radio. Go ahead.
The Commissioner of Police needs to leave the police force now. That the National Security Minister, leave the police force before the National Security minister gets these texts like this.
Read the thing. Let me hear it, man. And stop getting emotional. Because Green Slade is protected by the Constitution. Listen to me. The Constitution.
Yeah, I understand that.
You can only move a commissioner of police if he's done something wrong.
Right.
And even then, the law is settled clearly. Green Slade ain't got to leave to go nowhere.
So that's why I didn't want to read the text. Anyhow.
You can read the text.
Okay,
This is a free society.
Okay.
Let thy voice thoughts be heard.
Fair enough. The commissioner of police needs to lead the police force now before the national security minister get rid of him. Okay. The commissioner of police is a hypocrite. His two sons carry their guns everywhere they go. The commissioner of police needs to resign. He is a big disappointment, Rodney.
Well, he's not going anywhere. He's a Moncur, and I don't want him to leave. Okay? Go ahead.
Mr. Moncur, people stealing your talks everywhere.
What do you mean, people thieving my talk?
They want to speak Creole.
Well, that is good. We are all Haitians, you know. Don't mind, we don't know. Tout le monde haïtien. Béhémien pas connaît. Yo c'est haïtien. Tout peuple moi yo qui habite Bahamas. Sorti Haiti. Go ahead.
Mr. Moncur, don't you realize that the former prime minister, your cousin, Perry Christie, is used to describe many bad things? For example, people are saying, why are you trying to pull a Perry on me?
Stop it. Licky do mama. Cut that.
Right,
Go something else. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Let me see if we have
any other tags?
Any WhatsApp messages.
Go to WhatsApp. These people ain't saved, man. Y'all better stop before Christy bounce back like how the Saxon did.
Let's see. Good evening, Rodney and Spiritual Advisor. Will the FNM and PLP be on the march?
On the march?
Yeah.
I am inviting the FNM to come. All right? But by grab, I expect thousands of PLPs on Friday. That's Labor Day. Start getting to Windsor Park by 7 a.m. Get up early and put on your nice gold shirt, your nice gold hat, bring your flag. I expect the men to bring the national flag because we're going to turn Labor Day into nationalism. Because don't forget, the FNM was opposed to independence. You hear me? And the other part of the FNM, they were opposed to independence. So we have to continue to remember that thank God for Pinling and the PLP that the Bahamas achieved independence. Because during the debate in 1972, that election leading up to 73, Jeffrey Johnstone, who was one faction of the FNM, UBP, he said, independent was inevitable. First time I ever heard that word, I was a student. And Whitfield said, independence, but not now. But Pendling and the PLP said that they were like adult men who were of age. And they were setting on a journey to find a wife and to become independent. And by grab, 1973, we are an independent nation. But the FNM never supported progressive, revolutionary idea. I'm an FNM, but they are the historical facts. Next.
Mr. Moncur, I am one of the woman dam.
Oh, praise the Lord.
And I'm loving your show. The dame's lady needs to keep him out of people's business.
I'm going to fix her today because she has done something wicked in the Nassau Guardian. But I ain't going to let her hide Marvin, because Marvin says the people's time, and Marvin understand the crime. He said the people them are unemployed. It is as if he's justifying crime. And it is as if Marvin is working for the devil. But you're not working for the devil. All right? I want you to tell these people to stop committing crime even though they are unemployed. Go ahead.
Yesterday's what's up. Police got their money today, as promised by Christie. So I guess the treasury is not broke, as said by Hubert Ingram.
It was never broke.
While on the campaign
it was never broke. Okay. Menace is not a saved man. Okay? He's not a saved man. Even though he and I attend the same Christian denomination. I'm able to write the Holy Father. I could write the Pope now. and provide evidence on menace. Okay?
Good afternoon, Mr. Moncur. Why is your program going in and out on 224?
Well, 224 is a bunch of wicked people, and I'm going to curse them and hope thunder and lightning strike their antenna with their no good self.
Good day, Mr. Moncur. Are you aware of the fact that the corrections officers have not yet received their promotion, which was promised to them by the former Prime Minister on a stage one night at a rally when he said that police, defense force, and prison officers will receive their promotions all at the same time? Well, the police and defense force officers got their promotions, and the prison officers are still waiting on their promotions.
Well, listen to me. I want you all to continue to do a good job, and I'm going to give you a Christian principle. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagle. They shall run and not be weary. I say wait upon the Lord, because Marvin knows it is the people's time. Just hold on, and make sure you all keep them prisoners safely locked up. Go ahead.
Mr. Moncur, you need to expose Papa.
What about Papa? I have to cover for Papa.
Good day, Senator. God save the Queen. Can you ask why Public Hospitals Authority has not been paid for April?
They've not been paid?
Let me read this correctly. Good day, Senator. God save the Queen.
God save the Queen.
Can you ask why Public Hospitals Authority has not paid April loan payment for staff without explanation? And also ask Minister Kwesi Thompson when relief vouchers will begin being distributed among homes that are still damaged, and the hurricane season is about to start on Thursday.
Well, hold on a second. Let me deal with that. The first question is they wanted to know why the Public Hospital Authority was not doing what?
Paying the loans for April.
Paying what loans?
I guess,
Anyway, Dwayne Sands, you are my doctor, and you're responsible for me being alive. So I thank you. But I find where I'm going to have to curse you out. Okay? Because there are things you are saying in the paper that disturbs me very much. But today, I will not curse you out. Why is it that the Public Hospital Authority is not paying the loans? That's the first question. All right? And I need an answer. Because the people recognizes that you and the FNM has promised them that this is their time. And I don't care where you all get the money from. If you all have to print more money, just print money. Go ahead.
Mr. Moncur, why are you
Oh, hold on. And to Kwesi Thompson, it's the people's time. I know you can get away because nobody voted for you personally. That is the kind of insult that Menace put on the people in Grand Bahama. Listen, get the vouchers. The Negroes are starving. We're hungry. All right? We need our vouchers. Go ahead.
Mr. Moncur, why are you so bitter with the FNM?
I'm not bitter. My best friends are FNM. I eat with FNMs every day. I love the FNM. But Menace has misled the people them. All right? And that's it. I can show you. All week I've been working on Menace misleading us. All right? Go ahead.
There, Mr. Moncur, I am a concerned resident from Saudi Lutra.
Wow.
And the people are all upset that the newly elected MP, Mr. Hank Johnson, from Central and Saudi Lutra, is trying to find ways of letting the persons who are working this 52-week program go.
Really?
He's claiming they have no money in place for the program. Mr. Moncur, both PLPs and FNMs were hired on these jobs. We are seeking help for these jobs to be continued.
Hank, have a heart, man. These are poor people. These are the Negro people. And when you're powerful, you should be merciful. And all of us are related. Keep the people working, eh? Do everything in your power. Don't let them go. How they gonna manage? These are poor Negroes. Please, Hank, don't forget your condition. I don't want to get on the radio or the TV and run on. But Hank, I have the information, so I want you to stop it. Because if you don't, I'm angry. and I'm going to curse you all out. Go ahead. I'm angry. Can I spell angry? Help me out, because I don't want to spell angry badly.
Hi, Mr. JP.
Hold on. Angry with a capital A-N-G-R-Y. Goodness me, I almost hurt my neck. Next. Go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Moncur. JP. Can you say why NIB takes so long to pay those sick claims?
Listen, I've been suspicious of NIB because there was a Haitian woman who had a complaint, and they didn't know that in the back of the Haitian woman was me. And praise the Lord, when I ran into a very fat Negro man, he was excited to see me, and he said to me, I am a member of the Holy Roman Catholic Church. And I said to him, praise the Lord, you going to be honest? He said, yes, I'm going to be honest. I said, yes. I said, now the Haitian woman, I claim her. And when he finished, all of her money, because he professed, and I was happy, one Christian Catholic to the other, and she was taken care of. Anna, est-ce que moi menti? Parlez-moi pour dire ça. OK? Parce que ma pas besoin anglais pour connaître power ma bien. Go ahead.
Mr. Senator Moncur, the police in Grand Bahama did not get paid, nor did they get the back pay from the promotion.
That can't be true. That cannot be true,
Yeah,
because
you have to look at that first.
Because it was a joyous occasion here in the capital, as police and retired officers and pensioners were paid, proving that Mr. Christie was speaking truth. Unless, of course, Marvin them are playing games. I think in order to hold on to the 5 seats in Grand Bahama, they will hold your money and say, listen, it's the PLP. You follow? And then you will hold on to the F&M with your stupid self. God forgive me for calling my people stupid. I didn't really meant to say that. But you know, don't be stupid. Go ahead.
Let's see here.
Go ahead, my spiritual advisor.
Mr. Moncur, why did you let Dr. Menace and Dwayne Sands cancel national health insurance?
Dr. Sands has not canceled national health insurance.
Some of these texts, I don't know why.
Be careful, because Dwayne Sands is my doctor. I don't have to curse him out. Dr. Sands, do not bother with national health insurance, because my people are tired of cock-out. All right? They're tired. Next.
Senator Moncur, did the speech from the throne say the FNM will replace NHI with something lesser?
I do not recall, but I do have it in my possession. So I can always check. Okay? Because there are many things that Menace spoke about in the manifesto has been excluded. All right? But we're watching him, because this is the people's time. Go ahead.
That seemed to be all.
That's
the text.
all?
Yeah.
This is powerful.
Yeah, that seemed to be all the text.
I want to start a debate, I don't know, next week perhaps, week after next, because Menace is now looking for diplomats. And there are some Negroes in the FNM that I may not want to go to Miami. I might not want them to go to New York. I might not want them to go to Haiti, because I want good people. The American government, I don't want the FNM to make a mistake that the PLP made, where they announce a diplomat without first giving the United States government to investigate him and to determine if they would want him to present his, what you call the papers?
Credentials?
His credentials. But the FNM appears to be heading in that direction, and I'm angry. And so I may help to stop some of them from going. And I want ministers to be very careful, because at least 2 crooks has been identified. And those crooks try to victimize me. You try to victimize me? Well, I am a supporter of President Trump. I was supporting. I prayed. I said, Lord, Trump looked like a saved man. We need him. Because once he makes America great, we will be greater. And I prayed. I fast. Guess what? My prayers were answered. So, I even sang the American anthem when he won. Never sang before. So, I call on those of you who wants to go to America. Repent. Repent, for I propose to hold an investigation right here on Freedom March. All right? Now, I'm going to go into Creole for a few seconds. Madame, ou connaît moi, gardez pour mon cœur, parlez avec monsieur, dis monsieur, est-ce qu'il paraît même, m'a créé un pile problème, ok? Même, li respecte moi, m'a pas créé problème pour lui. Parce que m'a fâché, I am angry, m'a fâché. So I've just sent out a coded message, all right? Because they have me angry, my spiritual advisor. And those who have me angry, you will not get a diplomatic appointment, okay? Don't forget now, not only ministers will make that decision. Those of us who raises the question, the Americans will have to investigate what we say, okay? So be careful, behave.
But you got to give Dr. Menace a hand, though, because he has been
What kind of hand should I give Menace?
Let's just give him a bit some praise, because he's been able to choose a fairly decent cabinet.
Well,
so no doubt.
Name me the first decent man.
The first decent man, in my opinion, that has been elected to the cabinet is Marvin Dames.
Well,
Marvin Dames.
I have all the information on Marvin. We will determine if Marvin is decent when we come back from the break.
All right.
Who next?
The next decent fellow that he's chosen this cabinet, I like Desmond Bannister.
He's decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Fairly decent man. The other decent man that he's chosen, and I spoke to Dr. Minnis myself on a cell phone, and I told him that I believe his choice of Frankie Campbell was a fairly good choice, and he told me in his own words.
Ma petit problème avec ça. Attends. Parce que Haïtien, peuple moyen.
Wow.
Nous besoin yon moun qui remet Haïtien dans immigration. Pour qui ça, ministre pas mette Frankie Campbell en dans immigration.
But he said that Frankie Campbell was one of his good choices.
Well, we will know
during his campaign.
When Frankie creates full employment in the Deep South. All right? You are looking superficially of a Negro male with light skin.
No, I know him.
Dressed in coat suit.
No, I know Frankie.
Let's don't judge him by his coat suit. And, let's judge him by his ability to come up with creative ideas.
Another decent intellectual, as far as I'm concerned, is Mr. Jeff Lloyd. Good choice for the Ministry of Education.
Jeff Lloyd, who's threatening me?
Extremely intellectual.
No.
That's a good choice.
No. Tout le monde haïtien il pas bon. Les papa li mouri. Pep moi yo santi.
No man.
Papa li, il pas bon. Il pas gain respecte moi pour Papa li. Salop. This is Freedom March.
You got to pull back.
My spiritual advisor.
You're going to have to pull back, Senator.
Is on the wrong track. Jeff Lloyd, Papa, le Papa li mouri. Il pas jeune Papa. Il pas checker là. Va signer. Santi Papa li. Va signer. Reme Papa li. Ma fini. le program fini là. This is Freedom March. We'll be right back.
Freedom March with Rodney Moncur will be right back after this. This is Freedom March with Rodney Moncur.
Welcome back to Freedom March, broadcasting live here on ILTV in Nassau, Bahamas. Bienvenue. Freedom March, broadcasting na Island TV, Nassau, Bahamas. Morele Rodney Moncur. Moi, c'est GDPR pour Bahamas. And bienvenue tout per moi yo haïtien. And ma best friend haïtien pour connaître. Moi remets nous. Parce que, famille moi, sorti Haïti longtemps. Well, my spiritual advisor, I just want to say before I go into Marvin Dames that I received great news last night when a Negro family contacted me to say that the foreign-owned restaurant at Bahama that had refused to pay a Negro worker who worked very hard, they fooled him, told him that his monies were deposited at a local bank. And every time the Negro man went there, there was no money. And they finally turned to me. And praise the Lord, I cursed them out. And the family is so excited. They said, do you know that they have paid our nephew? So I'm happy that the nephew and the family is pleased of the power of Freedom March. Listen, if you really want to give me something, you don't have to give me no money. Just find me a nice, beautiful... You remember the bow tie Penling used to wear? Penling had a special bow tie with a lot of polka dots. And I'd be pleased because I'm now into bow ties, okay? But I'm happy. And if you all have any more problems, just call us and we'll curse them out. Because the Bible teaches, my spiritual advisor, that when a man works, what must you do?
You should be paid.
You must be paid, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we are
absolutely.
happy that Bahama, the restaurant, finally paid. You're lucky I ain't call your name. All right? But it's good and God is good and we are pleased.
Leave it just like that. No name, no need for name calling.
Well, my spiritual advisor, I shall listen to you. Have you found the guardian where Candia hide her brother picture in the back?
No, I
See it there? Goodness me. You're 50 and you
this
can't
is right
see
here?
it? Goodness of mercy.
Okay.
Yesterday, the new Minister of National Security and the parliamentary representative for Mount Moriah, Marvin Dames, a retired Deputy Commissioner of Police, returned to police headquarters. There he addressed the commissioner and the top brass of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, giving the commissioner, whom he and the commissioner was sent to Canada by the former Prime Minister Hubert Alexander Ingram for training and in preparation for the modern management of the police force. So Marvin was there, and before I go into what he may or may not have said, let me just tell you who Marvin is. Marvin joined the Royal Bahamas Police Force on the 1st of March, 1988. He became, subsequently, Deputy Commissioner, and he has worked in areas of the force that includes crime prevention and community relations section, Carmichael Division, Operation Sweep, Eleuthera District, Harbour Island, Complaints and Discipline Unit, Mobile Division, Western Division, Drug Enforcement Unit, Central Detective Unit, Air and Seaport Security, and Assistant Commissioner with responsibility for New Providence. Mr. Dames holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in criminology from Ohio State University, Ohio, USA, and a postgraduate certificate in criminal justice from the University of Leicester, United Kingdom. Additionally, he holds a postgraduate certificate in police management from the Institute of Legal Executives. He has also participated in a number of courses, including Fellowship, Yale World Fellows, Yale University, New Haven, Connecticut, International Strategic Leadership Program, ISLP, Brands Hill, United Kingdom, and the FBI Academy Senior Command course. So we know something about Marvin. Goodness, there's more information. In 2008, he commenced a one-year secondment at the Toronto Police Service in Toronto, Canada. Mr. Dames has received several honors throughout his career, including the Police Force Medal for Meritorious Service and the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration Administrator's Award. Mr. Dames and his wife Stacy are the proud parents of one son. Mr. Dames resigned from the force on May 30th, 2011. So I've given you an idea of who Marvin Dames is. And we're going to discuss him. Because today, in the District of New Providence, a police officer complained to me. This was an officer leading up to the general election, was concerned, was upset over the fact that I was extremely critical, not only of Dr. Minnis, but Marvin Dames. And he used to say to me, man, leave them alone. But praise the Lord, I ignore him. I listen to him because I am 60. And my criticism has nothing to do with personality. It has to do with what kind of crime fighting program and strategy. Because I remember that Marvin and Greenslade went away together in training to take over the Royal Bahamas Police Force. And Papa, faced with their qualifications and their skills, Papa, who is a man of good judgment, a good judge of character, who did Papa choose? He chose Ellison, Greenslade. That's who he chose. That's who Papa chose. Now, we have to look at what Marvin is offering, because the police reported to me that having heard Marvin, he ain't come with nothing new. Nothing new. You hear me? He ain't coming nothing new. And Marvin, I want something new. I want something new. That's what I want. And the officer said to me, I look at him, an officer, he said to me, curse the Minister of National Security. And when he said it, I said, God save the Queen, because I work for the policemen there. And Marvin must first remember, and I said to the officer, he said, Marvin is our boss. I said, well, yeah, in a way, he is your boss. I said, but the Prime Minister, I told the officer, let me teach you, the ultimate Minister of National Security is the Prime Minister. And Greenslade, notwithstanding what meeting him and Marvin had, Greenslade is required at least once a week to go to see Minnis as Prime Minister. You hear me? The Commissioner of Police reports to the Prime Minister. That doesn't mean that he ignores the Minister of National Security. Oh no, they must work together. But the Prime Minister is ultimately responsible for the national security of the country. And Menace is on the wrong track because he has been caught up in a political illusion that since the FNM came to power, there's a state of calm. Well, watch out for the calm before the storm. That is what Menace argues. There's a state of calm. Meanwhile, we've had 4 Negroes murdered. But he says a state of calm. In other words, don't mind. The young man was gunned down on Fate Avenue. There's a state of calm. Don't mind. The brown-skinned woman in Nassau Village was murdered. There's a state of calm. But Menace think because I black, I stupid, but I'll have him to know that the first man was a black man and we ain't stupid. We are not stupid. But we'll come back because they're signaling me that I have people on the telephone. All right? Menace is the minister who's responsible, ultimately, for the national security of the country. And I'm disappointed that he is becoming so, find me a big word, where he's talking about calm. There is no rejoicing in the country because my people, the Negro people, are being murdered, and you have not told us in your manifesto and in your speech from the throne how you're going to reduce it. You blame murder on the PLP, and you were right to blame it on the PLP because they had a duty to stop the murders. Now it's your time, but you say it's calm. Give me some of these Negro people on the phone so I could stop cursing. Welcome to Freedom March.
Hey, Mr. Moncur, sir.
I am angry 3 times.
That's great. Well,
Yeah.
I got another one for you to curse out today. Brother.
Okay, but let's curse them out. Go ahead.
That is in the name of Mr. Robert Myers.
Robert Myers is a picky-teeth Mantobi. He's nothing but a frying pan with
Mr.
black
Moncur,
collie on it.
Let me tell you what this man said today, and I want the Bahamian people to hear me today.
Go ahead.
He said on Randall Jones' show today that VAT, the reduction in VAT for bread basket items, that the government should put that on a card and issue it to the inner city poor people for them to use. Now, we all know if we put all bread basket items together, it will, and with the reduction, not elimination, but the reduction price, with no amount to no more than $4.
Wow.
Okay? So that's how he thinks about the poor people. But I want that picky feet man Toby. And I asked him, the money that you defrauded the government on.
Oh, hallelujah!
Why don't you take that and carry that in the city to those mom and pop shop and give it to them and let the poor people shop for that?
Yeah.
Brother Moncur.
Yeah.
Curse him out.
Listen, I shall curse him out.
Curse him out.
Robert Myers, I am cursing you out. I'm cursing you out. It's no good. No good.
You know something?
I am cursing Robert Myers out.
That is
Curse. And licky do mama.
Interesting. You know what, Mr. Moncur, sometimes you have to see through the hypocrisy of a lot of people. And I have a shot in the foot for Robert Myers.
Well, fire towards his ankle.
You know what's interesting? I remember about a year or so ago, my vehicle and one of Robert Myers' vehicle was involved in a slight fender bender. All right, his landscaping truck reversed into my truck. Right, the driver of the truck, you know, he admitted he was at fault. Took pictures. We went to the office, took statements and everything. Somebody senior came down, you know, said they're gonna get in with the insurance company to have my vehicle repaired. And you know, up to this date, I haven't heard from Caribbean Landscaping.
Well, Robert Myers is no good.
So interesting.
But let me curse his truck. Robert Myers, I curse your truck. And may 4 tires.
It's just interesting.
When it is parked, burst.
No, but you don't have to get to that because I decided.
I'm cursing him.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's no good. Don't want me to get hog food.
Yeah, I said.
What is grits?
The Lord will deal with
It's
that.
hog food. It's slave food. And he doesn't not, he even don't wants to have slave food. I think it's time we march on him and the F&M. Welcome to Freedom March. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm calling from Freeport.
Oh, welcome.
Yes. I have encountered a problem yesterday at the Ministry for Youth and Sports.
Okay.
I took my niece there yesterday to sign up for the job program.
Yes.
And upon arrival, we were greeted by the officer there who told us that there's no youth and sports office.
Really?
And that they don't have an idea if the program is going to continue.
Really?
A lady then came out and she said there were a number of kids there that they were looking for the office, and nobody was there to direct them anywhere. So she went into Ministry of Grand Bahama's office.
Yes.
Spoke with the lady, and she came back outside and she said, they said, look in the newspaper, in the upcoming newspapers, or listen to radio for any updates that they would be throwing out there.
Uh-huh.
So we have no idea if the youth program is going to continue, the job program, under the Youth and Sports Ministry.
Wow. Listen, I'm going to have to see if I can find out some information for you. How far, what constituency is Michael Pintard the MP for?
Well, I don't follow the F&M. I don't follow them, so I wouldn't even know.
You would know. Okay. Well, listen, we're going to have to put pressure on them because the job program is so essential to the creation of little employment for our people.
Yeah, but what was so sad, a young man was there. He is about 17, 18.
Yes.
And he had an application resume with him. And after we were told that information, he went up to Urban's office, Urban Renewal.
Uh-huh.
And when he got up there, they told him they're not accepting any more resumes.
Goodness of my seat. Don't they know it's the people's time?
Thank you.
Listen, we're going to have to keep their foot to their own torch. Because I always knew they didn't like black people.
Never.
You hear me? I always knew it. Anyway, I can keep the pressure on them, eh?
Yes, God save the Queen.
God save the Queen, my dear. God save the Queen. My spiritual advisor, the F&M isn't consistent. Let's take another call. Welcome to Freedom March. Hello?
Hello.
What is on your mind, sister?
I'm calling concerning some water problem I was solving from the early part of last year, Court Avenue.
Okay, turn your radio down, but you have water problem.
Okay, sorry about that. I should hear.
Yeah, water.
I apologize, sweetie.
Go ahead. Water problem on Cordo Avenue.
Market Street.
Okay.
I've been getting the water from last year.
No,
really? Yes, that's dripping. Darling, we can't even shower.
And this is Market Street and Cordo Avenue.
Yes, baby.
Well, listen, it's the people's time. I know. The light skin. You are in what constituency? That's St. Barnabas?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm in St. Barnabas, and our member of parliament is a light-skinned Negro male by the name of Shannon Dawn Cartwright.
Uh-huh.
That's Marvin Dame's nephew.
Okay.
That's Candia and the Nassau Guardian nephew.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to get his number.
Yes.
And hold on. I believe I have his number. Where's my cell phone? I can't find my cell phone because he's my MP too, you know.
Oh, okay.
I live in St. Barnabas. I used to be in Baintown all my life, and then all of a sudden they got me in St. Barnabas. Hold on. Let me see if I can find his number.
Okay then.
Because I had a number here for him.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he's like the rest of the Negroes who will change their number, but I'm going to see if I can find it, because you know you need to be able to find him.
Yeah.
And if you can't find him, goodness me, where's his number?
Yes, sir.
I wonder if this is his number here. I got Cartwright, but I don't have Shannon Dawn, maybe because it was a hard name to spell. You know what I'm going to do?
Uh-huh.
Let me test this number before I give this to you.
Okay, then.
You monitor me tomorrow, and I'm going to confirm, and I'm going to give you his cell number.
Okay, then.
Okay?
Okay.
And also, I'll have to call the Ministry of Works for you.
Yes, sir.
Now, exactly where's this problem?
That's right there on the corner of Court Avenue and Market Street.
Okay.
Where Johnson's Barber Shop is.
Yes.
Right there, up in that area.
Okay.
Right across from there.
All right, then. Who's the Minister of Work? Desmond?
That's Desmond Bannister. Yeah.
Desmond Bannister, when you was Minister of Education, you had a hog heart. I hope your heart ain't hoggish no more. These people ain't had no water for a year. That mean they ain't had none under the PLP. Now it's the F&M. It's the people's time. Okay? Desmond, I don't have to curse you out because every time I curse you out and I run into your mother, she is telling me I mustn't curse you out because you're such a child.
So if it's under the PLP, you got to blame the PLP.
I just acknowledged it didn't happen.
Okay.
Don't forget who I am, you know. I'm F&M.
Yeah, let's be fair.
Who's now supporting the PLP?
Let's be fair. If you're gonna criticize, let's be fair. Let's do it straight.
Are you accusing me of not being fair, my spiritual advisor?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have more calls from the Negro people? Hello? Is there more calls? Yeah, but let me have the calls. Hello, welcome to Freedom March.
Mr. Moncur.
Sir, I'm here.
Hello?
Yes, speak to me. I'm listening.
Okay, Mr. Moncur. I always watch your show. You know, my wife is one of the women them.
She's a powerful woman. Is she submitting to you?
She's a good woman.
Praise the Lord.
I think I get the best woman in the world.
God bless you.
Absolutely.
Okay, my issue today is could you remember what year it was? What was it? 83 or 84? You came to Aaron Bailey and we marched out of the school.
It was in April of 1983.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I was one of the students there at the time. I was a 10th grader.
Yes.
And I'm calling because I am concerned about something that I heard. I heard that they're getting ready to change Aaron Bailey's uniform.
Really?
From a white, from the white and that candy stripe, that beautiful uniform. They wanna play with our legacy. And on the top of that, we have 6 members of Parliament in Parliament that are
from Aaron Bailey
ministers today.
From Aaron Bailey?
Government, 6 of them.
From Aaron Bailey?
From Aaron Bailey, from Frankie Campbell to, I can remember 3 off the top of my head.
Name them.
Frankie Campbell, we have...
Frankie Campbell.
What the man named who came from the F&M, from the PLP to the F&M and he won the seat. Sure is.
I can't think of who that Negro is.
Yeah, him and Rollins. Andre Rollins. And what
Renwood Wells.
Who that is?
Renwood Wells?
Renwood Wells.
Yes.
Frankie Campbell, Renwood Wells, Dion Folks.
Yes.
And it's 3 out of one. It's 3 of them.
I have an assignment for you.
I wonder if all of them could sit down and just watch that.
Listen, you are right to be angry. I want you to reflect on the other 3 names and call me back tomorrow and tell me. I was a student at what was called John F. Kennedy Drive, or John F. Kennedy High School, named after a president of the United States. And the Negroes decided they were going to change the name. And my brother, from they changed it to H.O. Nash, every time they send me an invitation, I tell them I'm not coming because I didn't go to H.O. Nash. I went to John F. Kennedy. This is Freedom March. A Negro student, former student, has called to complain over how Deacon Jeff Lloyd is going to change the uniform. I say, stand up. You have a rich history. Aaron Bailey, goodness me, these Negroes could interfere with history. And you should stand up and fight against it, my spiritual advisor. What do you think?
I agree with you.
Yeah. Can you imagine somebody changing St. Augustine, Ubento? Wouldn't that be sad?
Yeah, that's a problem, yeah.
These people don't have any sense of history. No sense of history. I led those students out of Aaron Bailey to support Dennis Dames, Marvin brother.
Right.
Because Dennis has been robbed. Dennis should have been the member of parliament.
Yeah, Dennis is the politician, actually.
Yeah.
He is the
but they robbed Dennis. They robbed him.
So Dennis just decided to get...
You don't know the story.
Okay.
I know the story. I marched him out of CC Sweeting. I know the story. His daddy even locked him up.
No. See?
His daddy even locked him up.
See,
don't tell me nothing.
Don't forget, now I was there.
You was there in 83?
I heard the story. No, you know.
You heard his daddy's side of the story.
I heard the story.
But you ain't hear my side of the story. I happened to be right at CC Sweeting when it happened.
Senator, don't do that.
His father was under orders.
Yeah, you muddying the water.
I'm not muddying the water.
Don't do that.
I was there.
I was there when he
Not
explained.
in 1983.
Yeah. Okay, I understand that point.
This is Freedom March. Dennis James is a hero. He's a great man. He's the brother of Marvin James. He was robbed. But we're going to talk more about Aaron Bailey in the days to come because it should not change the name. My name is Rodney Moncur. I'll be right back after the break.
Do you have something to say to the senator? Call Freedom March at 323-7775. Toll free from anywhere in the Bahamas at 242-300-0045. Freedom March with Rodney Moncur, only on ILTV. This is Freedom March with Rodney Moncur.
Bienvenue na Freedom March sur ILTV na Nassau, Bahamas. Mon relais Rodney Moncur. Moi c'est G de Père pour Bahamas. Welcome to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Moncur. I'm a Justice of the Peace here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. How many texts you had there just now? Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Before I go to the phone, read that text to me quickly. We've just received a text from Freeport, Grand Bahama.
Okay. The text says, "Good evening all. I'm from Grand Bahama. I took my niece to the Harold de Gregory building to apply for the summer job program. We were told by the police officer that there is no Ministry of Youth and Sport program going on at this time. Several students were present and was told that they are not certain if the summer program will take place. We were also told to check the newspaper daily or listen to the radio for further info. Nothing seemed to be going on stream with this regime."
Wow. Oh, Grand Bahama, listen, this is what you vote for. You vote for this. So hold on. Help and Hope is on the way. But in the meantime, I'm angry. So I'm going to curse them out for you. It's like, curse, dirty word. And I'm going to fire a very dirty one. This is a £5 note. £5 note. Dirty word. God forgive me for cursing in those strange tongue. Welcome to Freedom March. Somebody on the line?
I'm here, Mr. Moncur. How are you?
I am not too fine, but praise the Lord. Go ahead, my sister.
Do be good. God is in control.
He is.
Good afternoon to your spiritual leader.
Hi.
Mr. Moncur, I don't remember the gentleman's name who was talking about this VAT, who was trying to...
You mean Robert Myers?
Mr. Myers and another gentleman, Mr. Aubrey, they were on a show and they was talking about this VAT thing. But
okay.
But you dealing with that very well.
Thank you.
The thing is, and don't ease up the pressure on that because
I shall not.
It's important for the people, especially the persons who cannot afford it, to be able to get the benefits, whatever benefits, as far as with reduction or whatever with the
yes.
It's important. So please don't ease about that. But my point for calling is something I heard him say. Another point on his agenda, on their companies or organizations' agenda.
Yes.
And this is in reference to relaxing the work permit program at immigration. And when he says that, he's speaking about companies who bring in, there's an allocation for a certain amount of persons that the companies are to bring in. But
right.
What he's saying is that I'm suggesting, I think, that there be more persons come in as far as with given work permits.
Yes.
Because in essence, that Bahamians are not educated in certain areas, and this is why we need to have these work permits relaxed. We don't need to have these work permits in certain areas.
You're right.
Relaxed at all, because we have Bahamians who are qualified.
We do.
Who have master's degrees, bachelor's degrees.
But don't forget,
who are now at home and unemployed and can't.
This is the foreign national movement. Isn't Brent in charge of immigration?
Yes,
for foreign affairs.
Well, the last time he was in charge of immigration, he went to the House of Assembly and he bragged how much millions of dollars the F&M made selling work permit.
But Mr. Moncur, what I'm saying is we have to watch this, because see, the government, the minister is not saying anything. The government is not saying anything on this. But this man, Mr. Myers, and Mr. Aubrey, they're the ones now have this thing in
Yes.
the plan, and they are suggesting quietly. You understand me?
Yes.
So what government has to do and ensure that Bahamians who are qualified to hold these positions.
But they don't believe in Bahamians.
It shouldn't. The work permit should not be going. Number should be going up now.
I agree.
It should be going down.
Done.
There are Bahamians who can replace a lot of these persons, especially in these hotels, because if we have the University of the Bahamas,
yes.
where we teach, we train persons come from the West Indies. I mean, from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
They come here to learn.
That is true.
Our University of the Bahamas in the hospitality field. And you mean to tell me we have to bring in foreign experts to work in these industries?
Listen,
industries. There's something
it's wrong.
Wrong with that. So I would like for you to continue to keep the pressure up.
I will keep the pressure up.
Make sure keep your eyes on those the cameras that you have.
Yes.
And spiritually to keep them honest and to make sure that because our Bahamian people, the ones who are not qualified, make provisions in these companies, have an agreement with the companies that they have a training program in place. Even if government has to assist some, in somehow.
I got your point, my love.
So thank you so much.
God bless you.
You too.
I have another caller, right? Welcome to Freedom March.
Yes, hi, good afternoon.
Hello, my dear.
Good afternoon, Mr. Moncur.
Good afternoon.
Slightly changing the subject. I wanted to ask your spiritual advisor where he was for the past couple of days.
My spiritual advisor, where were you for the last couple of days?
Do I have to answer that?
He doesn't want to answer, okay? Do I, okay?
Okay, hold on, it's another thing. There's a young lady. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
There's a young lady that watches the show from time to time. And she didn't have the nerve to call, so I'm calling for her.
Okay.
She wanted to know if the spiritual advisor is married or is involved with anyone.
Listen, the spiritual advisor is holy, and he does not want to say, but he has a child in marriage.
Is she interested in me?
My spiritual advisor, behold,
let's answer the
question. Devil.
Let me give her my number.
Spiritual advisor, you can send.
If she's interested in me, tell her to call me on 4230675. That's okay. And I will tell her what my status is. I think some.
Do I have another call? My spiritual advisor, dating is not allowed for married men on Freedom Match. You have to be single. Welcome to Freedom Match.
Hello.
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 Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Good evening, Mr. Justice of the Peace. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm fine, but I'm angry.
I with you, and to your spiritual advisor.
Yeah, how you doing? Everything okay?
I'm happy to see him back today. We'll miss him.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I called you to let you know the minister for the lady called you about in Grand Bahama is Marco City.
Marco City?
Yes.
That is where Michael Pentad?
You got it, right on the button.
Okay, I thank you.
Marco City.
Marco City.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I just had a call from Moores Island, Abaco.
What's happening there?
Well, you know, the government was doing the road and they put them situated, and what it's doing is sending people to doctor with that dust all through the leg. It stopped the work.
Really?
Okay. They told me to please call you and please bring that to your attention.
Okay, I thank you.
Look for you to please help them. They assist them with that badly.
Okay.
Okay. And continue doing what you're doing, Rodney.
But you got to join me on Labor Day now.
Well, you know, I could be there. You don't worry about that.
I want you to bring thousands of people.
I'll be there, brother Rodney. I'm a warrior like you.
You're a good man. I thank you.
You know, we come up to the hotel rank, so you know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
So
oh, yeah.
I'm a former shop short and everything, so you know I know.
You know what to do.
So you ain't my worry, but I'll be there.
I thank you, eh?
Lord, and you're doing a good job. Continue.
God bless you.
Spiritual advisor, please, I don't want to miss you no more days, spiritual advisor.
Yeah, I'll try my best to be here.
Welcome to Freedom Match. Hello.
Hello.
Speak to me.
Good afternoon, Mr. Moncur. Good afternoon, spiritual advisor.
Hi, good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm okay. Listening to y'all. I'm enjoying the show.
This is great.
But Mr. Moncur.
Yes.
You had a previous caller that called in, saying that this government is about to change the uniform
at Aaron Bailey. Yes.
But you know that those changes. I'm not being political, but those changes was happening from the PLP was in, from before this election came about, that was happening underneath the PLP.
Well, it doesn't make it right, eh?
Pardon me?
It does not make it right, eh?
No, I'm not saying it makes it right.
Okay.
But what I'm saying now that the government has changed, the persons in Parliament who are now former graduates from R&Billy,
yes,
they should stand and put a stop to it.
Right.
And do not change the uniform. I'm not a graduate from R&Billy, but I like that uniform the way it is
my
now.
brother went to R&Billy.
And so they shouldn't change it. They should put a stop to it.
Yes.
And let it remain the way it is.
Yes.
You know,
well, we're going to work together, all right?
Yes, sir.
And I thank you for standing up with that young man. You're a great woman. And don't forget now, you got a march, yes?
Yeah, Mr. Moncur, another note. I mean, you know, Bahamians on the whole, you know, right now, we want things instantly. You know, a lot of us don't have no patience. Now that the government has come into power, I say to see some things going on, whatever they implement or bring into Parliament, I'm going to give them until the end of the year.
Oh, no!
Yes, Mr. Moncur.
I need what now?
Yes, we start now. That first
I need what now? I got a whole woman to feed.
Okay, they're
all right?
meeting tomorrow.
I got a whole woman. You have a whole person to feed? I need it.
They're meeting in Parliament tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what is thought about in Parliament tomorrow.
Well, I got the speech from the throne.
Okay.
And I have this thing here. And
but they did not say they was going to repeal the VAT. You know, they said on certain items, right?
Listen to me. Menace promised the Negro people. He said he's going to turn the inner city into a free economic zone.
Yeah, it's tax-free zone.
You hear me? So if it's going to be a tax-free zone, food is fundamental. Because them lumber that Menace talking about, them Negro people ain't got no money to buy no lumber. But food. So I am interpreting tax-free zone to include food.
You know something, Mr. Moncur? A lot of these governments, both past and present, before they make these so many promises and stuff, let's be realistic. And don't promise something if you can't keep it.
Well, there was a Conky Joe man who was the member of Parliament for Montecue. You know the Conky Joe man who Menace get rid of? When Menace was talking this talk, the Conky Joe man said, that can't work economically. Menace and his surrogate said the Conky Joe man was racist and didn't want Menace to do nothing for black people. But the Conky Joe man got up and he said to Menace, this can't work. All right? So they get rid of the Conky Joe man. They say he want to tie woman them tubes. All right?
We'll see.
Anyway.
We're going to continue. You and Mr. Spiritual Advisor, you'll continue to hold the government feet to the fire.
We're going to hold them.
And be fair, put right where right is.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong where wrong is.
I know exactly where to put.
PLP or F&M?
Well, the PLP gone.
You say use PLP now, right?
Well, I'm heading towards that. I ain't reached yet.
But, Mr. You know, I was wondering, Mr. Moncur.
What's that, my dear?
I know. Okay, you was PLP at first, right?
No, I was F&M.
No, I mean, back in those years, you was PLP.
What
right?
year? I ran for the DNA in 2012.
No, Mr. Moncur, you got me confused, man.
Don't be confused. In the history of the country,
there's you PLP, F&M, DNA back in
all the successful people in the country was from party to party.
Okay.
Like how some of these women over 50 is from church to church looking for Jesus. Anyway, you take good care.
You too, Mr. Moncur.
Yeah, well, Janet Bosbeck, she's from church to church.
No, don't do that.
Dame Joan Sawyer, she's from church to church.
Yeah.
Welcome to Freedom March. Yes? Are you talking to me?
Hello?
Hello, my dear.
Mr. Moncur, I don't even have to ask you how you doing today because I can hear it in your voice.
But I'm angry as hell with a capital A.
I can hear it.
You marching on Friday?
If I'm marching, I can get everything all out, everything. I got my sister, I get my nephew, I get the whole family.
This is good. And you know we're meeting at Windsor Park, right?
I'll be there from 7 o'clock.
You're good,
I'm going to march right on the side of you.
This is powerful. I need plenty of women marching with me because I'm angry.
Yes.
Hey! Oh!
Mr. Moncur,
angry! Yes, go ahead.
But what I'm calling you for, the lady from Freeport who called and said about the summer job for the children, will that be happening here in New Providence too?
I don't know what the government is doing because Menace is punch drunk. He is in a state of euphoria where he sees everything calm in the midst of murder. I don't know what they're doing. All I know, I'm cursing them out.
But what I'm trying to say, Mr. Minutes, when it was the PLP,
no, I'm not
time,
Mr.
the children
Minutes.
were looking for it to help over their
Don't
uniform and things
don't
like
you call
that.
me Menace.
But
I'm not Menace.
no, I'm not saying. I said under the PLP.
Okay. Yeah.
Under the PLP, they had the summer job for the children.
Yes.
They were looking forward for the summer job to help with their uniform and things like that. But they go and put, it's the people's time.
What time is it?
So they said it's the people's time.
Don't you ever forget
it's
it.
the people's time.
I'm going to hold the Negroes responsible. I don't care what the Conky Joe say. I am holding the Negro leadership because it's only hog food. It's hog food. All right, take good care because I got more people on the line. Welcome to Freedom March. Hello? Are you there? One more time. Are you there? Next line. Hello, welcome to Freedom March.
Hello, Mr. Moncur.
Hello, my love.
How are you?
I am angry as hell.
Oh,
I am angry. I'm angry.
Are you angry?
Yes, they got they got me angry, man. It's like if
angry.
It's like if the F&M throw Orbio on the studio,
Jeez.
right? I asked Sebastian for one thing. The only thing I begged Sebastian for, I said, listen, you can't keep one Bible in the studio. They used to bring the Bible. Then all of a sudden, Sebastian ain't bring the Bible no more. I asked for much. I need the Bible because I know some people in the F&M who's work Orbio. They do underground work, graveyard dirt.
Yeah.
All right?
Spiritual advisor, you need to give some spiritual words.
Yeah, advice to Senator.
Advice to
Mr.
Mr.
Moncur.
Moncur.
I agree with that.
Concerning that, you write this up now. You have the words.
Because I don't understand why is he so concerned about Obia, because there's a higher power that is more powerful than Obia.
Yeah, but you know,
especially for those who believe in Christianity.
That woman who sit at the entrance of the F&M door, she been practicing Obia. Must be from in the early 70s.
Where did you get these things from, man?
And listen, I gotta let you go because they say one more person and time almost run out.
My God.
They were practicing Obia. They were practicing Obia. Graveyard dirt. Underhand
I bind them
work.
in the name of Jesus.
Absolutely.
Say it again.
I bind them in the name of Jesus.
Oh, hallelujah.
Power.
Yeah,
There's
man.
no other power.
It's like if they throw cayenne pepper on top of this roof. But they wouldn't stop doing a bunch of underhand work. Yeah, it's a bunch of spiritual wickedness. It's Obia. It's voodoo. Anybody else? Hello. Welcome to Freedom March.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my dear.
How are you, Mr. Moncur?
Listen to me. They have me angry, and I'm 60.
Okay, what the Bible says, be angry, but sin not.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do not allow them to cause you to sin.
I ain't gonna sin then.
There you go.
No, you be angry and sin not.
Okay.
And take your Bible with you. And nothing is more powerful than the Word of God.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Okay? So you be encouraged. You're doing a good job.
I thank you.
I'm waiting for my reduction in the VAT as well.
Listen, I want free food.
No, I don't want free.
I want it free because
Minister say to take off the VAT.
Minister say he's creating a free economic zone. And listen to me. When a people can afford to buy food,
right,
half of their problem is over.
Yeah.
That's true too. But
all right. It's the people's time.
But he can't afford to feed the whole country.
How you mean?
We got to work.
Well, then he'll have to cut his salary.
Okay,
right?
your spiritual advisor, I have a question for him.
Go ahead.
Did you work at First Caribbean?
Absolutely.
I know you.
You know me?
You know who's on the phone speaking to Mr. Moncur?
Who's this?
Narissa's mother.
Oh, Miss Monroe. How are you?
Doing?
I'm
good.
Doing great. Yeah, all is well?
Yes, all is well. You're doing a very good show.
I thank you
Just
so much.
keep Mr. Moncur under control now, because I don't want him to sin and go to hell.
Absolutely.
Well,
I'll guide him. I'll guide him.
Yes.
I need a rope around me so he can keep pulling me back because the F&M have me angry. They're doing witch hunt. What are they looking for witch for? Goodness me. Tout le monde haïtien. F&M gade pour Fiat Lalo. Fiat Lalo. And Map Kone, Frankie Campbell, Lee comprend. Frankie, you pa bomb. I have anybody else? Welcome to Freedom March.
Hello.
Sir.
How you doing, sir?
I am angry as hell.
I called you to ask you a question. Are you still a part of the FNL?
Yes, I am.
Well, why would you want to be associated with anyone with doing witchcraft or organization that's doing witchcraft?
Listen, it's only in recent time, as I watched them, I recognized that Sister Woman was doing a little underhand work.
So are you going to step down?
Well, slowly, I'm walking away, and that is why I'm walking away. It's a bunch of obia, okay?
Well, we are probably working on half the country because we're still rocking with Doc, and it's still the people's time.
Well, listen to me. We're going to know how long you're going to rock with Doc, because there's only one rock.
And tell the ship turn over, Mr. Moncur.
Okay, then. Well, we're going to turn it over soon, because rocking with Doc is not like rocking with Jesus. You take good care. Welcome to Freedom Match.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Moncur, I am upset today because they promised me my job from May, and I haven't got my job yet.
Really?
Yes.
Why have you not received your job?
The PLP say after they win, they give me my job, but they not win.
Okay.
So don't worry about the job then.
You heard my spiritual advisor? Because it's the people's time.
They get my job, they get my vote.
Really? Okay. Well, just hold on. Help and hope is on the way. Take it care. Welcome to Freedom March.
How you doing, Senator?
Listen, God save the Queen. What's up? Come on, speak to me.
How you doing, Senator?
I am fine, but I'm angry. Angry. Okay. Capital A-N-G-R-Y.
You want?
Huh?
You want me to wear my yellow shirt, but I don't see you wearing no yellow shirt. You want me to get fired? You think I fool?
Who can fire you? Who can fire you? And it's the people's time. Don't forget.
Yeah, but the yellow shirt time.
Menace say he don't victimize.
But it ain't the yellow shirt time.
But I want him to know that Dr. Baldwin Carey is my cousin. Be careful. Okay?
I ain't gonna take that chance.
Anyway, you take good care and meet me at Windsor Park in whatever color shirt you will wear. Welcome to Freedom March. Hello?
Mr. Moncur.
Sir.
How you doing?
I'm angry.
Man, don't say things like that.
Okay.
Listen, my brother. This march which you are having,
yes,
let's come together. Let's don't make it a political thing, my brother. Let's march together, not in PLP or FNM shirts.
Oh, no.
Our own shirts and march.
I'm going to say like how Jesus said it.
Oh, glory.
How said it? Come, no matter how you are.
Just as you are.
Just as you are. If you have an FNM shirt, you may join me on a PLP march.
That's the saying, but I want to say thank you, man. You're doing a good job.
I thank you very much.
Spiritual advisor, man, take a hold on him, please. Please.
Yeah.
Listen,
I will.
I have to struggle against the devil. Welcome to Freedom March. My spiritual advisor, I need some holy oil.
For what? For what reason?
Because it is like if the forces of evil has taken over the country.
But Mr. Moncur,
they got Myers. Myers is that first demon who was gone into the land to prepare Menace to back. But Menace, I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable because it is the people's time. All right? And we have to be careful. Because I know what Lynn Holovesco is doing. You hear the man I'm talking about, work permit? Lynn Holovesco. She is the queen of the Filipinos. But Lynn, turn back. Because it's the people's time. You hear they say, Lynn? Stop it. Tout le monde haïtien. Lynn Holovesco pas bon. Le ou gade Lynn Holovesco, y pas blanc. Lynn Holovesco, c'est femme là, noire.
But not to forget what the Minister of Labor has also said in the newspapers, that once Bahamians are qualified for those jobs,
listen,
they would not be authorized.
The Minister of Labor is a light-skinned Negro. That's a white man.
They won't be authorized any work permits.
Minister ain't gonna listen to him.
Bahamians first.
Listen, Who in charge of immigration?
It's the people's time.
What time is it?
It's the people's time.
Well, people, SK people say estrange. Tout le monde haïtien, ma bes men bon bagay pou nou, paske ou se peb moi yo. Listen, my spiritual advisor, there's so much things to talk about Marvin Dames. We have to talk about Marvin Dames because Bradley Roberts, the chairman of the PLP, he raised some powerful issues as it relates to Marvin. Because Marvin was right there when all the murders was taking place. Right there. And he ain't tell me yet how we can reduce the murder. He seems to be justifying robbery. Says unemployment. What kind of unemployment? Huh? But we have to address this matter tomorrow. There's so many pressing issues. Okay?
I believe Marvin is going to get it together.
You think he's going to do it?
I'm sure he does.
And Candia is hiding him in the back of the Guardian?
Well,
when we talk about it, Candia, man, I'm watching you with your picky head.
Let's look for the National Review tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, well, we know what she's going to do. She's going to spout propaganda. Papa, I want you to abandon her now. Okay? Leave Candy alone, Papa. Leave Candy alone. Because Papa knows. Papa knows that Candy is not safe. And anything you see in the Guardian, Candy get it straight from Marvin Dames. That's a brother. Big brother. Anyway, take good care. See you all tomorrow, if it's God's will. Rodney Moncur and my spiritual advisor, Rodney Roll. Take good care. God save the Queen.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Moncur, his guests, callers, and advisors on Freedom March are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of ILS, the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be reproduced or represented in part or entirety without the express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2017. All rights are